We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
The last time we have seen the air conditioning systems, right? In that we have seen the winter air conditioning, summer air conditioning, central air conditioning system. So in the GTU exam, mostly they are asking these three. Summer, if you see the GTU papers, these questions are repeatedly asked: summer, winter, and central air conditioning, right? So you can prepare. It's very easy. Just draw the figure and explain whatever I have taught you the last time. So I'm going to take today I'm going to take human comfort, next chapter. Now in human comfort, there is only one questions GT they are asking. The fixed question is there. So from these chapters they will ask only the one questions that will be the fixed, that I will tell you when I will start the chapters. So I am opening the PPT. Okay. Yes. Human comfort. Now, what is human comfort? As we have seen that refrigeration and air conditioning. Refrigeration is the totally different. It is the use for the for it is only for removing of the heat from the space to make the desired temperature. While air conditioning is what? It is the conditioning of things or the persons, conditioning of things or the persons, right? For the conditioning of human comfort, for the conditioning of human comforts, right, we require the for the persons we require the human comfort. How the human comfort will feel comfortable, right? So that is nothing but the human comfort, right? Now, what is human comfort? See, there is no definitions which can describe the human comforts, but it depends upon physiological and psychologicals, right? Some people have the different way of conditionings. Some people have the different way of conditionings, right? So that is the psychological condition, or you can say the physiological conditions. Physiological means the physical body of the persons, right? It differs from person to person how he feels, right? So strictly speaking, the human comfort depends upon psychological or physiological condition. Thus it is difficult to define human comfort. Now according to ASHRAE, what is ASHRAE? American Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, right? In India we have ISHRAE. ISHRAE is the club which is running in our department, right? I am the coordinator of that, Indian Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning for Engineers. So this is for ASHRAE, American Society of Heating, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning. What they state that human comfort is the condition of the mind which express satisfaction with thermal environment, right? Thermal environment के साथ जो हमारा mind express कर पाए satisfaction, that is called the human comfort, right? Now, first of all, thermal exchange of the body with the environment. Now, we know that Okay. The human body maintain its thermal equilibrium with the environment. Yes. The human body maintain its thermal equilibrium with the environment by the means of three modes of the heat transfer, that is the evaporation, radiation, and the convections. The human body feels comfortable when the heat produced by the metabolisms. Metabolism means whatever we are eating the food, right? We are consuming energies, right? So it will produce metabolisms in our body, right? So is equal to sum of the heat dissipated surrounding. After eating, right, the heat should be dissipated to the surrounding in order to make the balance, plus heat stored in the human body by the raising the temperature of the body tissues. That is given by Qm minus W. This is the equations. Qm minus W is equal to QE plus or minus QR plus or minus QC plus or minus QS. What is Qm? Metabolic heat produced within the body by consuming the energy, by consuming the foods, fruits, everything. W is what? The useful rate of working. Whatever we have consumed, right? Minus W means rate of doing work. How you are doing work, it is your sitting work or running work or walking work or hard work, right? So that is nothing but the useful rate of working. So Qm minus W is heat to be dissipated to the atmosphere, right? जितना आप यूजफुल वर्क करोगे उतना ज्यादा हीट डिसिपेट होगा, दैट वी नो, राइट? इन द टर्म्स ऑफ द पर्स्पिरेशन, पसीना जो निकलता है हमको, राइट? So Qm minus W is nothing but the heat to be dissipated to the atmosphere. QE is the heat lost by the evaporation. QR heat lost or the gain by the radiation. QC heat lost or the gain by the convections, and the QS is the heat stored in the body. Right now, here you can see everything is at the plus or minus, but in QE, that is the heat lost by the evaporations, that is only positive. Positive sign indicates the heat lost, while negative sign indicates the heat gain. Now QE, evaporation, it is always heat lost by the evaporation, while in the remaining radiation, convection, and the heat stored in the body, it is always plus and minus, heat lost, gain, heat lost, gain. Okay. And the last is the QS, the heat stored in the body. So human body feels comfortable when the heat produced by the metabolisms of the human body is equal to sum of the heat dissipated to the surrounding and the heat stored in the human body by raising the temperature of the body. हमने जो खाया, right, वो बॉडी के अंदर स्टोर रहे, प्लस जो बाकी रह गया है वो बाय हार्ड वर्किंग वी हैव टू dissipate to the surrounding. That is mean heat produced by the metabolisms is equal to sum of the heat dissipated to the surrounding. Heat हमने बाहर surrounding में dissipate किया, और heat stored in the body, और heat जो stored रहते हैं body में, that is the thermal exchange of the body with the environment. Okay, so now as we know that it may be noted that the metabolic heat produced Qm depends upon the rate of the food energy, right? As I told earlier, fasting, weak or sick man will have the less metabolisms, heat productions. Okay, जो फास्ट करते हैं, जो वीक पर्सन है, जो सिक मैन है, it will have the less metabolisms, heat productions, right? Now the heat lost by the evaporation is always positive, right? अभी मैंने बताया कि हीट लॉस बाय इवेपोरेशन जो होगा हमेशा पॉजिटिव होगा, इट विल बी द हीट लॉस, इट कैन नॉट बी द हीट गेन, राइट? इसका बेस्ट एग्जांपल्स है हमको जो पसीना निकलता है, राइट? So that is nothing but the heat we are losing to the atmosphere, right? Then only perspirations or you can get sweating, पसीना जो है हमारे हाथ पे रहता है, okay? वो कभी गेन नहीं करता, वो क्या करता है, सराउंडिंग को देता है. So that's why it is always positive. Heat lost by the evaporation is always positive. It is depends upon the skin surface and the surrounding air. So this is the equations. Q is equal to CD into A, PS minus PV, HFG into C. This is the equations. From this we can come to know that the heat lost by the evaporation is always positive, right? Okay, that heat lost or the gain by the radiation from the body to the surrounding depends upon the mean radiant temperature. When the mean radiant temperature is the lower than the dry bulb temperature in the room, then R is positive. द मीन रेडियंट टेम्परेचर ट्राइबल टेम्परेचर से कम होगा, देन मीन्स क्या हो रहा है, हीट लॉस्ट होगा, मीन्स Q is positive, that is the body will undergo the radiant heat loss. On the other hand, if the mean radiant temperature is higher than the dryable temperature, mean heat gain हो रहा है, तो वो R Q जो होगा that is the negative, the body will undergo the radiant heat gain. This you can easily understand heat loss by the convections, right? Now convections, this simple equation you have studied in the HMT, you have heard, right? Q is equal to UA delta T. Q is equal to UA delta T, where U is the body film coefficient of heat transfer, A is the body surface area, approximately 1.8 meter square for normal man. Then TB is the temperature of the body and the TS is the temperature of the surrounding. अभी आप बताओ कि सराउंडिंग का टेम्परेचर जब बढ़ जाता है तो क्या होगा? When the temperature of the surrounding is higher than the temperature of the body, then QC will be the negative, means the heat will be the gained by the body. ठीक है, बाहर का टेम्परेचर ज्यादा होगा बॉडी के टेम्परेचर से तो हीट हम गेन करेंगे, राइट? That is, it will become the negative. And on the other hand, if the temperature of the surrounding is lower than the temperature of the body, then QC will be the positive, means at that time heat will be the lost by the body. Now when this QE, QR and the QC are high and the positive, means in this equation, this one, if QE, QR and the QC ये तीन अगर हाई है और पॉजिटिव है, देन व्हाट हैपन, इज पॉजिटिव, देन QE, QR, QC इज द ग्रेटर देन QM माइनस W. ओके, अगर ये तीन चीज ज्यादा है तो वो ग्रेटर देन होगा QM माइनस W, देन द हीट स्टोर्ड इन द बॉडी विल बी द नेगेटिव. ओके, दिस वन यू कैन, दिस QE, QR एंड QC अगर ये हाई है और पॉजिटिव है तो क्या होगा, this QM minus QW will be the greater, right? So the heat stored in the body QS is equal to क्या होगा, this equation minus this equation, so it will becomes the negative, right? QE, QR, QC minus QM minus W, so this heat stored in the body will be the negative. Then the heat stored in the body will be the negative, that is the temperature, body temperature falls down, right? That's why the sick, weak or the old or the fasting man feels more cold. On the other hand, the man gets fever when the internal body QM, okay, means the heat stored अगर ये नेगेटिव हो जा रहा है तो बॉडी का टेम्परेचर जो होगा फॉल्स डाउन हो जाएगा. अभी हमको पता है नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर कितना होता है, 98.6 फ़ारेनहाइट, राइट? और इन डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड इट इज 37 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, द नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर ऑफ द मैन. अगर इससे ज्यादा हो रहा है या इससे कम हो रहा है तो हम बोलते हैं कि बुखार चढ़ गया है. ठीक है, अगर कम हो रहा है 98.6 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड मींस व्हेन इट बिकम्स नेगेटिव, heat stored in the body when it becomes the negative means the body temperature falls down. तो उस टाइम क्या होगा, sick, weak और old और the fasting man feels mold, हमको ठंडक लगती है, ठंडा लगता है, राइट? जब टेम्परेचर 98.6 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट और 37 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड से नीचे होता है, राइट? मींस अप्रोक्सीमेटली 96 फ़ारेनहाइट और अप्रोक्सीमेटली 36.5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, देन एट द टाइम द मैन फील्स कोल्ड, मैन फील्स कोल्ड. और उसके अलावा 98.6 से ज्यादा जब हो जाता है, 98.6 फ़ारेनहाइट से जब टेम्परेचर ज्यादा हो जाता है या 37 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड से ज्यादा हो जाता है, 102 डिग्री, 103 डिग्री, 104 डिग्री, तो उस टाइम क्या होगा, वी फील्स द हाई फीवर. अ मैन गेट्स द फीवर व्हेन द QM to such extent that the QS become positive. Okay, that we know, right? So the man will feel cold when the temperature will falls down and man will feel fever when its temperature will rises, right? अभी हमको पता है 105 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट के ऊपर अगर जाता है then there are the chances of death to the man, right? So you have to maintain the temperature, or you can say if I will consider in the centigrade 37 degree centigrade, so it should not cross for above 40 degree centigrade, or in degree Fahrenheit it should not cross above 105 Fahrenheit, right? Then there will be the chances of the death to the man. So these are the thermal exchange of the body with the environment. Now these factors affecting the human comfort, अभी हमको पता है factors affecting the human comfort, हमने वो एयर कंडीशनिंग में देखा था, उसमें 4 था, टेम्परेचर, ह्यूमिडिटी, एयर प्योरिटी एंड द एयर मोशंस, राइट. Now we'll see the factors affecting the human comfort. कौन कौन से factors human comfort को affect करते हैं. उसमें से एक effective temperature है, heat productions and regulation in the human body, heat and the moisture loss from the human body, moisture content of the air, quality and the quantity of the air, air motions, hot and the cold surface, and the air stratifications, right? So in GTU exams, they are asking only single questions. What is the effective temperature, and explain the factors affecting the effective temperature. Okay, only this single questions, right, from this chapter. Which one? What is effective temperature? Explain the factors affecting the effective temperature. That will be the last point, no? Not this one. This whole you don't have to prepare, right? You have to prepare only the first one. What is effective temperature and the factors affecting the effective temperature. That's it. Nothing. Okay. So we'll see what is the effective temperature. Or by remaining, I will go fast, very fast, because we don't require as far as the GTU questions is concerned. So I will take only the effective temperatures and the factors affecting the human comfort. Okay. अब effective temperature किसको बोलते हैं? This one. The degree of the warm or the cold felt by the human body depends on the following 3 factors: dry bulb temperature, relative humidity, and the air velocity. Okay. It is defined as an index which correlates the combined effect of the air temperature, relative humidity, and the air velocity on the human body. मैंने बताया कि सिर्फ टेम्परेचर से ह्यूमन कंफर्ट फील नहीं करेगा, ह्यूमिडिटी भी मेंटेन होना चाहिए और एयर वेलोसिटी भी मेंटेन होना चाहिए, राइट. जैसे ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर है, अभी यहाँ पर एक चार्ट है, बट वो चार्ट है नहीं इसमें मेरे पास अभी फिलहाल. That is not available here. It is available in the college, so it is unable to show you. But वो चार्ट में जो है आश्रय, अमेरिकन सोसाइटी ऑफ हीटिंग रेफ्रिजरेशन एयर कंडीशनिंग, उन्होंने वो चार्ट प्रिपेयर किया है और सर्वे किया. वो सर्वे में आया कि for winter air conditioning, for winter seasons, the effective temperature means the combination of all these things. The effective temperature is for in the winter, dry bulb temperature is 19 degree centigrade. Winter में जो human people हैं, they will feel comfortable at 19 degree centigrade, right? And that relative humidity should be around 20 to 40%. 20 to 40% पे human comfort will comfortable. And summer में क्या होगा? Summer में जो है, जो dry bulb temperature होगा, that will be 21.6 degrees centigrade. That we are taking 22. I'm always telling it is 22 degrees centigrade for the human comfort, right? But it, as I told you, that it varies from person to persons, right? But survey में ये हुआ है कि most of the person will feels comfortable at 21.6 degree centigrade, right? फिर वो depend करता है person के person पर. Relative humidity जो है वो 50 to 70% के बीच में होना चाहिए. Then the human feels will comfortable. अब effective temperature जो होगा ये तीनों का कॉम्बिनेशन होगा, राइट, विच कोरिलेट्स द कंबाइंड इफेक्ट ऑफ एयर टेम्परेचर, रिलेटिव ह्यूमिडिटी एंड द एयर वेलोसिटी ह्यूमन बॉडी, राइट. अभी जो जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल द वुमेन हैज द 0.5 डिग्री more effective temperature than the man, right? 0.5 degree centigrade temperature. That's why in the maternity hospitals, right, so there the temperatures are kept lower, right, because the women have the 0.5 degree centigrade more effective temperature than the man. Then the persons at the age of above the age of 40 has the more 0.5 degree more effective temperature than the persons below the age of 40. that is the okay, heat production and the regulation in the human body, right? अभी हमारी जो बॉडी है दैट इज वर्क एज अ हीट इंजिन्स. हम जो हीट एनर्जी कंज्यूम्स करते हैं वो एनर्जी जो है डिसिपेट भी होता है, राइट? द ह्यूमन बॉडी एक्ट्स लाइक अ हीट इंजन व्हिच गेट्स इट्स एनर्जी फ्रॉम द कंबशन ऑफ द फूड विद इन द बॉडी. हम जिस तरह से फूड का सेवन करते हैं उस तरह से हमारे अंदर जो है मेटाबॉलिज्म प्रोड्यूस होता है, मींस एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होता है. द प्रोसेस ऑफ कंबशन दैट इज कॉल्ड मेटाबॉलिज्म, राइट? कंबशन जब होता है that is called metabolism. It will produce the heat and energy due to the oxidation of the products in the body by oxygen obtained from the inhaled air, right? combustion कब होता है? combustion के लिए क्या चाहिए? एक तो प्रोडक्ट्स चाहिए, दूसरा क्या चाहिए? ऑक्सीजन चाहिए. ऑक्सीजन कहाँ से मिलता है? व्हेन वी इनहेल ऑक्सीजन थ्रू द नोज, राइट, इट विल गोज इनटू द स्टमक्स और वहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट्स रहता है एंड इट विल गेट मिक्स एंड द combustion will take place and we get the energy. So it is nothing but it is one type of the heat energy. It is one type of heat energy. The rate of the heat production depends upon the heat production. It depends upon individual health, his physical activity and his environment. Okay, the rate at which the body produces heat is called the metabolic rate. Now the heat production from the normal healthy person when a sleep, एक normal healthy person है वो सोया हुआ है, right? तो वो कितने एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करेगा? 60 वॉट्स. इट इज अबाउट द 10 टाइम्स मोर फॉर द पर्सन कैरिंग आउट द सस्टेन्ड वेरी हार्ड वर्क. ओके, एक आदमी सोया हुआ है, नॉर्मल आदमी है, he will produce the 60 watts of the energy, right? And then the person who is doing the some physical activities, it will produce the more watts of the energy, right? So when you sit in the air conditionings, right, so if there are the more persons, if there are the 20 persons, right, so he's releasing the energy, he's releasing the energy continuously, and that heat should be the removed from the space, right? अगर 20% बैठे हैं तो उस हिसाब से एसी का टेम्परेचर रखा जाता है, कंट्रोल किया जाता है, राइट? और ज्यादा पर्सन्स बैठे हैं, 60% बैठे हैं, देन we have to decrease the temperature of the AC, right? Because we have to remove the more amount of the heat from the space. I am talking about only the persons, right? Other things, for example, if the electronic device is there, if it is in the kitchens, right? Kitchens continuously, the smokes are there, the heat is there, it has to be removed from the space. So that is the heat production and the regulation in the human body. Heat and the moisture losses from the human body, as we know that the heat is given off from the human body as either the sensible or the latent heat or both, in order to design the any air conditioning system for the space which the human bodies are to occupy, right? So the heat and the moisture losses from the human body. Then moisture content of the air, I will not discuss because every time in the lectures I am explaining you that in winter we required the relative humidity should be below 40%, right? And in the summer the relative humidity should be above 60%, right? So here it is written the moisture level should be it should be 35 to 40, means above it should not be the below, it should be the below 40%. In summer it should be the above 60%, right? That I am explaining in every lectures, this moisture content of the air. Then quality and the quantity, I have not shown here the PPT, but quality and the quantity of the air should be there, right? Quality means in the terms of purity, right? Pure air should be there. Recirculated air नहीं होना चाहिए, बार बार वही air अगर recirculate होगा then we man will not feel कंफर्टेबल. देन क्वांटिटी ऑफ एयर, जैसे मैंने बताया 20% बैठा हुआ है एक क्लासरूम में, तो उसके लिए क्वांटिटी ऑफ एयर जो होगा, मींस फैन स्पीड जो बोलते हैं हम, राइट, वो कम होगा, लो होगा. बट उसकी जगह अगर 40% बैठे हैं क्लास में तो मीडियम होगा फैन स्पीड, क्योंकि एयर की जो है क्वांटिटी, एयर वेलोसिटी, वो भी हमको ज्यादा चाहिए. और 60% बैठा है देन वी शुड गो फॉर द हाई स्पीड, राइट? सो द क्वालिटी एंड द क्वांटिटी ऑफ द एयर शुड बी मेंटेन टू फील कंफर्टेबल, राइट? अगर 60% बैठे हैं और हमने फैन स्पीड रखा है लो, then it will not be effective, right? We will not feel comfortable. The air motions, that the same thing, the air motion means air velocity should be there for the different speed. Cooled and the hot surface means if I will talk about the aircraft, right? So there are the electronic devices also which produces the heat continuously, right? So that it should be also removed from the space. Okay, this one is important because factors affecting the optimum effective temperature. GTU का questions क्या होगा? What is the effective temperatures and factors affecting the optimum effective temperatures, right? So you have to write this thing: climatic and the seasonal difference, clothing, age and the sex, duration of the stay, kind of activity, and the density of occupants, right? क्लाइमेटिक एंड द सीजनल डिफरेंस मीन्स क्या होगा? अभी कोई हिमाचल प्रदेश में रहता है, ठीक है, और कोई राजस्थान में रहता है, तो दोनों का क्लाइमेटिक जो डिफरेंस है वो अलग है, ठीक है। अगर राजस्थान में जो रहता है वो हिमाचल प्रदेश में जाएगा तो व्हाट ही विल फील्स कोल्ड, राइट? ही विल फील्स कोल्ड, उसको ज्यादा ठंडी लगेगी, राइट? क्योंकि वो क्लाइमेट, और जो वहां पर ही रहता है हिमाचल प्रदेश में रहता है जहाँ बर्फ है, तो ही विल फील्स नॉर्मल बिकॉज वो वहां के क्लाइमेट से अवेयर है। एंड सेम वाइज वर्सा, दोनों को अगर अलग कर दो, हिमाचल प्रदेश वाला राजस्थान में जाएगा, देन ही विल फील्स मोर वार्म, राइट? because he comes from the colder regions to the hotter regions, right? So this is the very important, उसमें effective temperature जो होगा कम ज्यादा होता रहेगा, depends on the climatic condition. clothing में also, as we know that if you will wear the woolen cloth in the summer, then you will feel more comfortable, you will feel more heat, right? And if you will feel thinner cloth in the winter conditions, right, then you will feel more cold, right? So the clothing also plays very important role in the optimum effective temperature, right? The values is approximately 0.5 degree effective temperature. It will increase or decrease, depends on your clothing. Then age and sex, right? As I told you that sex means the women have the 0.5 degree centigrade more effective temperature than the man, and the persons above the age of 40 have the more effective temperature, 0.5 degree effective temperature. Children's and the man above the 40 age will have the 0.5 degree more effective temperature than the man below the 40 years. Then duration of the stays means if you are working in the air conditioning office, right, so whole day, so the temperature will be the normal. But suppose you are going in the bank for some work, आप थोड़े थोड़े टाइम के लिए जा रहे हो, राइट? तो वहाँ पे इफेक्टिव टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाएगा, क्योंकि आप वहाँ अंदर जा रहे हो, फिर थोड़ी देर काम किया, 15-20 मिनट बैंक का काम किया, देन यू कम आउट, राइट? सो एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ स्टे. आप कितनी देर कहाँ पर क्या काम कर रहे हो, दैट इज द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द डे. सो इट ऑल्सो प्लेज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. Then kind of activity, right? As I told you that the persons who is sitting, the person who is sitting, the person who is walking, the person who is running, the person who is playing will require the more effective temperature, right? अगर मैं बैठा हुआ हूँ, राइट, और एक पर्सन दौड़ रहा है, उसको पसीना ज्यादा लगेगा, मतलब उसमें इफेक्टिव टेम्परेचर ज्यादा चाहिए. 0.5 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, 1 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड इफेक्टिव टेम्परेचर शुड बी मोर, राइट, इंस्टेड ऑफ सिटिंग. तो इसीलिए बच्चे जो होते हैं खेलते रहते हैं, कूदते रहते हैं, राइट, तो उनके में इफेक्टिव टेम्परेचर ज्यादा चाहिए. वुमेन में जो है उसमें भी इफेक्टिव टेम्परेचर 0.5 डिग्री ज्यादा चाहिए. देन डेंसिटी ऑफ ऑक्यूपेंट्स, एज आई एक्सप्लेन यू, अभी मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया कि 20% बैठ रहा है, कि 40% बैठ रहा है, कि 40% बैठ रहा है. So effective temperature will increase, depends on the density of occupants and number of the occupants sitting. So these are the points which is the this point is the very important, because in the GTU they are asking only the one simple single questions, that is what is the effective temperature and the factors affecting the optimum effective temperature. That's it, right? So we will see, the lecture is over. Next time I will take air conditioning ducts, right? In that also I will not take everything. I will take what in the GTU they are asking, right? So the important questions only I will discuss with you. Because right now I'm hearing the news that maybe exams will be of MCQ type, or the decision will be after 14th April, right? Let's see what it is the decided, but we will see afterwards, right? So please give me your attendance, all of you. आज की attendance दे दो.
16 series 54 sir.
Just a minute. पहले
16
रेगुलर वाले बोलो. 17 सीरीज में 2
4
4
4
2 4. कोई एक लोग बोल दो 5. कोई एक लोग बोल दो तो अच्छा है.
4 5
yes next.
009
Okay, Kishan no.
हाँ.
17 series
17
okay, 009. Okay, then
D2D6
D2D6
7 नहीं लिया D2D 7
6 and 7.
D2D 7
okay, D2D 6
6 and 7
okay, so 3 4 5 6 person हुए. यहाँ पर 9 दिखा रहा है, 8 दिखा रहा है. और कौन बाकी है?
16 series number 54
हाँ
Mahmood sir 16 series 54
okay, yes 16 series 64 okay
54 है.
yes got it. 64 या 54? 54 it is.
54
yeah, okay, then still
10 लिखा आपने रेगुलर
10 okay, 10 बाकी रह गया था. okay, anyone? I think it's over. Okay, so from this chapter just prepare only the one single questions, right? What is effective temperature and the factors affecting the effective temperature. So next time I will start, just a minute, it's good. Next time I will start the air conditioning duct, and in that also I will take very short lectures, only just the important questions which is asked in the GTU, right? So bye all of you and have a nice day.
थैंक यू सर
Thank you
Stay
sir.
at home, be safe, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
बाय